Hello everyone, my name is Dreadkiller, and welcome to a new series. I am on a modded Minecraft server hosted by a friend of mine. Pack was made by another friend of mine, and a few friends of mine, and a few friends of them are playing on this server. None of them are online at the moment. I'm the only one online. I'm just trying to get a little bit of supplies because I just died and there's this mob outside which is going to be a little bit difficult to kill. Where is our cobblestone? I'll just use that. I don't want to use any of our valuable materials yet because we do not have much. So welcome. My name is Dreadkiller. I don't know if I already said that. I can't remember anymore. I've been talking too much. But there is this fallen warrior or fallen knight, and where is it? Where did it go? Well, there's the creeper, or a creeper. It's not the creeper. The creeper that I saw was blown up a while ago. There we go. Okay, so we have to do a little bit of work. First off, let me just get the stuff out of my gravestone. We have a few things set up. We decided to go ahead and set up a few things to make it so we wouldn't have to wait that long when recording videos and put you through all the hassle of watching us do boring stuff. Now I will note that my computer sometimes has a hard time handling this. As you see right now, I'm actually getting about 15 FPS, so the video is probably not that fluent, and I get a bunch of graphical glitches like that happening all the time. So the videos might be a little bit low quality for a while. Hopefully I'll be able to get my computer to run this a little bit better, optimize it a little bit more. I have not put Optifine in it yet, but I do plan on trying to see if that will help. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to get some clay, because I did not get enough clay when setting up the smeltery to get a casting basin, and that is one of the things I want to do today, is work on getting a few basic Tinker's Construct tools. And in order to do that, it is that I think that might be the thing that killed me. I hear a zombie and something with a bow or skeleton sounding. That was the fallen knight before. It had like its walking sound was that of a skeleton, but its speaking noise was that of a zombie. These are already full of water, so I'll just do this. This is one of the cool things about Ex Nihilo. It's gonna make getting Tinker's Construct tools at the beginning a little bit easier. Oh, those were probably full because of rain. That would make sense. Okay, so now that we have this clay, I just need a little bit of gravel. So we got a little bit of a basic spawn here. We searched around a little bit for a good seed, and the seed we ended up actually going with is a seed that has a lot of stuff right next to it. Unfortunately, it's also a very dangerous spawn. It has a lot of very dangerous things. If we look over there, you will see one of the kind of the Eldritch obelisks from Thaumcraft, if you're familiar with Thaum. And there's one of those really strange rendering glitches I get all the stinking time in modded Minecraft. I don't know what mod causes those for me. But we want to stay away from them as much as possible, and also we want to stay away from these. If you get too close to them, they will do a lot of damage to you. But we will use those later on in Chromatocraft, which is a really good mod, from what I've seen of it at least. Okay, so we have the clay. We need a little bit of gravel. We have... Is there any sand in any of these chests? I honestly do not know. I think there was some, or I thought there was some. I smelted up some earlier. Get some glass. I guess I'll just go get a little bit more. It's not like it's that hard. There's sand right down here. And now that I'm recording, it seems to be doing the graphical glitches even more often than not. So, don't know what's up with that. I'll just get 8 for the sake of getting 8. And we need a little bit of gravel, and the way I'm going to get this gravel is also with Ex Nihilo, because I actually haven't found any gravel deposits yet underground or above ground, and don't feel like digging too much. This is andesite, if you're wondering, not gravel. Okay, so I'm gonna just go mine a little bit of cobblestone. We need for 2 pieces of clay, we need 8 gravel. So actually I did grab the right amount of sand. So if you're unfamiliar with modded Minecraft, there's a lot of mods in here. We have all the very popular mods, but this is a custom mod pack. So it does have some mods that are not in here, they are omitted, and there are reasons why they were omitted. If you see a mod in here that, if you know of a mod that we do not have on here, and it's not on here, there is a reason for that. And so please do not bug us to add a mod, because we've already gone over basically all of them. And to head back up, I think it's getting to be nighttime again, which kind of sucks because I just slept a little bit ago. Yep. Okay. That's fine, I guess. So if I just do this, and this, and that, we get some grout. That's really all I needed. So I'm going to heat this up, and then rest. And we're going to set up a casting basin. That's all we really needed, was a casting basin. Because we have the entire rest of the smeltery set up, and okay, shift clicking is not working. This is all for 1.8, and you will see on the right side of the screen that I have 2 deaths on the scoreboard. We have a scoreboard set up that I set up a little bit earlier, and pretty soon after I set that up, everyone had to leave for the server for a little bit, and I'm the first person to get back on it later on. That's why no one else has any deaths yet, but a lot of people are dying. There's a lot of special mobs around the area, and they are quite fierce. So I'm sure by the next video there will be a few other people on that chart. I'm very certain about that. So, casting basin, and we're all good. Now, the reason I need a casting basin at this exact moment is because I want to get a hammer, and to get a hammer we need metal tools, and we do not really have a ton of metal at the moment, so we use the smeltery to get double the copper. And this copper ore is not smeltable in the smeltery for some reason, for one reason or the other. So, where's the faucet? I have it in my inventory right there. So we're going to make a series of copper blocks, which we should have just enough to make all 4. This might take a second or so, so I'm gonna be right back once all these are crafted up. And here we are, a tool forge instead of a tool station. So let's set up all these. Where to put it? This place is getting a little bit crowded. Probably need to set up another little area. But for the moment, we can move them later. I will put them over here, just because I want to be a little bit safe when building all these tools. I have a lot of stencils in my inventory, so we're going to be able to make a lot of patterns. This is the stencil table. Interesting, a start of a tool rod pattern already inside of it. That is different. I take it they have changed that recently. We're going to want, I believe, for a hammer, we're going to need one of these, a large plate. Do we need a tool binding? Let's see. No, we just need the hammerhead and a tough rod. And hammer. Okay, that should be it. I think I have everything that we need to make this. So, how this one's gonna go is we're going to have a tough rod, wooden one, because it's just the normal modifiers compared to cobblestone. Has a little bit lower. Then we're going to have a stone plate on one side and a iron plate on the other. The stone plate is simply to give this thing the stone bound effect, which, if you don't know what stone bound does, it makes it faster the lower the durability gets. So when the durability gets lower, this thing is going to get faster. So now it is time to do some pretty extensive mining. The mining level here should be it should be iron. I'm pretty sure that it'll be iron, but I guess I might as well check, and I'm getting a bit of lag. Mining level redstone, which, yeah, that's iron. That means I can mine redstone, which stone cannot do. So I'm gonna put these along with these, and probably just dump off all of my random stuff that I do not need. And I will go mining. And this is why cleansed gases is dangerous. Come on. Seriously? It doesn't want to blow up. Ignite it already. I thought torches were supposed to ignite this stuff. Oh, well, this is just lovely. This is lovely. Come on, seriously? Oh well. I'll just leave it there. So I've dug this tunnel down even before hitting this natural gas. And that stuff is very dangerous. It creates a big fireball. There was a pretty large pocket of it too, wow. And then natural gas flows upwards, so that, as you can see, made it go all the way up there, and it's now piling up, which is not necessarily the best thing ever. There's some form of cave down there. Let's see, so this was all natural gas in here. But it has exposed some ores like osmium. This will be good. I want to get some of this. This will allow us to get started in mechanism. Okay, well, I got a lot of stuff from mining. So much, in fact, that I realize there's a little bit of a problem. And that is how small of an inventory I have. So I'm over here where there's some sheep. It's a little bit far away from the base. We'll bring them over at some point, but I want to kind of get some... I didn't mean to hit you, sorry. Trying to get a little bit of wool, because after looking through the options, I have decided on the fact that I believe the satchel from extra utility, no, not extra utility, the satchel from thermal expansion would be the easiest to go after, and the basic one requires wool, tin, and some leather. I have the leather, we have plenty of tin, just need the wool. We'll eventually get up to this one as well with the so it's tin nuggets and invar. We'll get there eventually. But I just figured I'd get a bunch of wool while I'm here because we don't come over here that often. And if we need wool, it is a little bit of a hike. It's not too far. It's about, yeah, about 200 blocks. Thank you for growing your wool back right there. You saved me a big trip. See, there was more sheep over here. There's a lot of sheep around this area. We need to just get some over to our base, but it's going to be a long hike to get them to our base. And I'm basically breaking all of these, getting as much of different foods as I can. Another thing that this satchel might be useful for is one day go out and just bring back every type of seed there is known to mankind. So I don't know why I'm lagging so much. I've been in this area before. It's not like these chunks are freshly generated. But I'll be heading back and we'll work on some stuff back at the base a little bit. Okay, so what we have right here is a grindstone. It's a quartz grindstone. You put ores in here. There you go. My game is lagging like crazy for some reason or another, and then you click on the you click and hold on the wooden crank, and if my game wasn't completely crapping me right now, you could actually see this thing rotating. I really need to find out why my game cannot handle this very well. So you just keep rotating it until it stops rotating, like that, and then it has pulverized it. It is basically a pulverizer without needing any power. It's very early game, it's slow, but it allows you to do this duplicating or, well, getting 2 ore per 1 easily. Early game. It does require a little bit of quartz, but I found some of that on my mining run. So now what we're going to do is, this is strange, I don't get any lag unless I'm recording. This is stupid. So it's going to make it really hard to make videos if I'm going to get lag while doing this. But the reinforced one requires invar and tin nuggets. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on making some invar blend, which requires some ferrous metal, which, please, and some iron dust. Ferrous metal, ferrous ore. I think I have some ferrous ore in the chest. If my game would not be lagging. See, this is going to be really annoying, so we're going to have to see how this plays out. Hopefully I can get my computer to run a bit better than this. Let's grind up some ferrous dust. There we go, it's done. And some iron dust. Wait for this one to get done. And it's done. And then, how do you make the ferrous again? What was it said? Let me look back at my invar, not the ferrous. So 2 iron and 1 ferrous. Okay. I can do that right in my crafting inventory. That is very convenient. Invar. We have some now. Already will once you smelt it. This is mini coal. You put 1 coal in your inventory and it gives you 8 of them. These smelt exactly 1 item per, which is very useful. Save your fuel, don't waste anything. Don't know what mod adds it, because I'm pretty sure it's new. But there we go, there's the recipe for that. But I'm also going to get it set up to be able to do this, which means I need 1 more tin ingot so that I can actually split that and put it into some nuggets. Holy shit, at the lags. The lags are crazy. The lags are strong with this one. tin. And yeah, this gives a whole new meaning to grinding for resources. But that was horrible, but it was needed. And so let's see, I'm going to grab another piece of coal here and turn it into the mini coal, and let's just smelt up some more tin. So while that is smelting up, I'm going to get this recipe all together and get us a satchel, and then let's get some nuggets. And that, I'm pretty sure that was a creeper plant from Pneumatic Craft, not actually a creeper. So then we're going to put the invar on the sides instead of the tin, and the nuggets instead of the leather, and put the satchel in the middle, and we get a hardened satchel. Click on it. That's not as much as I thought it would be. Let's see, how hard is it to get the reinforced? It requires hardened glass or fused quartz. Okay, so that's fused quartz, hardened glass. Blast glass. How do you get... Nope. And induction smelter, of course. Alloy smelter would probably be easier to make. Let's see. Alloy smelter. Machine tasks. But of course, this is from Ender.io, and it requires power. Okay, so probably not any cheaper really than just making a Okay, so I guess this is what we're going to go over now. The reason I did not make the classic golden bag of Holden, oops, is because it's a little bit expensive. It requires a lot of gold and diamond. So, even though these are very nice and store a double chest, they're a little bit expensive. We don't have any diamond. Well, actually, we have a few diamonds that we got from some... Well, a diamond, I guess, that we got from a chest. Let's see. We plan on... Diamond shard. Diamond nugget. Okay, well, we plan on making... block of diamond. If we go to the recipes, you'll see that there's this recipe. Carbon nanotubes you can use to make a block of diamond. And if we look for how to make carbon nanotubes, well, first off, you can have 4 stacks of carbon. But all the diamond things are going to be in here. But carbon, where are we going to get that from? Well, you can get it from charcoal. So coal gives you 8, and charcoal gives you the same amount. In essence, you can actually turn charcoal into coal. We're going to use charcoal. Actually, this gives you a 92% chance of getting 8, so I guess coal is a little bit more effective. We're going to use charcoal, and can turn charcoal directly into diamond blocks. It's going to take several stacks of charcoal to make 1 diamond block, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. I'm probably running out of time for this episode, so we've gotten some basic materials together, and I'll be working off camera, and there's another rendering glitch, but I'll be working off camera, gathering up some more resources, getting some more stuff set up around the base, and hopefully next time we'll be able to do something more interesting, like starting to work around the layout of spawn, try to figure out where everything is going to be going, figure out where the paths are going to be going, get some more machines set up, hopefully get some energy, and we'll see what else we can do. But this will hopefully be a series. I will try my best to get this lag situated, because it is really annoying and it's going to be a bit of a pain. if I'm going to have to deal with this. When I'm not recording, I get a kind of fluent 30 to 40 FPS, but as you can see, the graphics are messing up a lot more when I'm recording, and also I'm getting around 15 FPS, so the video is obviously not fluent. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to get the video footage fluent. This is probably about going to be as fluent as it's going to get. Maybe Optifine will help a little bit, but I do not believe it's going to get my FPS over 30, and that is just because my computer is not that great. My computer is a stock computer, and it's a few years old, so it's not the best thing ever. It can run most things pretty well, but it's having some issues with this. So I'll try to sort that stuff out, and we'll do some more work here next time. This will probably be a smaller series. It'll probably be around the same amount of time of release as my building toolkit series, which is going to be like every 4 videos. I'm going to be basically trying to keep a schedule of 2 episodes of my survival, 1 episode of this, and 1 episode of building toolkit, in that order. So 2 episodes, then 1 episode of this, and then 1 episode of the building toolkit. And I will tell you if this series is going to actually end up ending. That will depend on if the server stays up, and it should, but we never know. People make it bored. I don't think I'll get bored, but other people might. We have a lot to do on this mod pack, and a lot to explore. I mean, we have 380 pages of amazing stuff to explore, including a lot of mods I specifically requested to be in the pack because they have huge potential for building. But anyways, I probably rambled on long enough. I will see you in the next video. Have a good day. Bye bye.